Welcome to MainStreetEnglish.com. Thank you for joining us today. 11 fun English idioms that use words related to the beach and sea. Do you often have to use English words that have to do with the sea, ocean, and the things that live in them? Do you already know a few phrases and regularly use them? In this Main Street English video, you'll find a few interesting and fun English idioms that use words that are related to the sea, and which will definitely be helpful to you. There is a reason idioms are some of the first English language phrases that English teachers will introduce in English lessons. Native English speakers use idioms often and naturally in conversation as a way of expression, so you'll need to be able to understand them in order to navigate in conversation with a native English speaker. Let's get started with these 11 beach and sea-related idioms. Number 1. To be a shrimp. This means to be very small or to be very short. Such a person isn't necessarily thin, but small or short. For example, he's not my type. He's a shrimp, and I like tall boys. Number 2. The world is your oyster. This expression means that you can do anything you want in life, or, in a given situation, there are no limitations. For example, the world was my oyster at that time in my life, and I was able to spend 2 years traveling Europe. Number 3. Fine kettle of fish. This is commonly used in the expression, this is a fine kettle of fish. This English idiom is used to describe a situation that is troublesome, unpleasant, and causes inconvenience. For example, my sister won't be able to pick me up at the airport today. She was called into work at the last minute. This is a fine kettle of fish. Number 4. Pool shark. You can use this idiom when talking about a person who plays billiards very well. Other expressions include card shark, a person who plays cards very well, or perhaps even professionally. In these contexts, the word shark has a negative connotation. These expressions imply that the persons will defraud others when playing pool or cards. Number 5. Fish out of water. When a person feels very uncomfortable or out of place in a certain situation, they feel like a fish out of water. Here is a sentence example. Yesterday I went to Mike's party, and I felt like a fish out of water because I knew no one at the party. Number 6. Something's fishy. In the past, this idiom was more commonly heard as, something smells fishy. It has been shortened over time. This slang expression is used to say that something seems strange or suspicious. Not everything is as it seems. For example, there's something fishy about the way she's behaving today. Number 7. Fresh off the boat. This English idiom is used to describe an immigrant who has just newly arrived in a new country and knows little or nothing about the country or its culture. For example, Mr. Zhang arrived in the United States last week, and he doesn't know how to find an apartment and needs help. He is fresh off the boat. Let's help Mr. Zhang feel more comfortable in his new surroundings. Number 8. Clams. An outdated slang word. In the past, and in older films, especially gangster films, this slang word was used to refer to money. Sentence example. All he got for the job was 20 lousy clams. Number 9. Clammy. An adjective that means that something feels cold and wet. If you shake hands with someone, and his hand feels cold and moist, you can call it clammy. Example sentence is, I felt clammy at that moment. Number 10. Clam up. This English idiom means to be quiet and not say anything. Similar expressions are shut up and dummy up. Examples are, suddenly she clammed up and looked around. He clammed up during his speech. Number 11. Happy as a clam. To be very happy and satisfied. Example sentence is, Daniel is happy as a clam when he's working on his car. Do you have any questions about today's English lesson video? Please leave us a comment, and let's chat. Thank you for watching our English video lessons at mainstreetenglish.com. Please remember to like and subscribe for more free English video lessons from Main Street English.